Welcome back to another episode, everyone. Today, we're diving into BSE Limited's stellar financial performance in FY25. It's their 150th anniversary, and they're celebrating with a record-breaking year. Joining us today, we have some key insights on what's been driving this success. Let's start with the big picture. BSE reported record revenues of INR 3,236 crores, a 103% increase year-on-year. Quite a leap, right?
Absolutely. It's impressive. The growth is largely attributed to a surge in transaction-related income, treasury income, and investment income. But what really stands out is the increase in transaction charges, 186% up to INR 2,030 crores. It seems like BSE is really capitalizing on the growing market activity.
Right. The operational revenue growth is staggering, 116% up to INR 2,957 crores. And, on top of that, their net profit surged 70% to INR 1,326 crores. Clearly, this was a bumper year for them. But beyond the numbers, let's talk about the anniversary celebrations. They marked their 150th year in style. There was a commemorative coin, a new logo, and even a special BSE 150 index. Pretty exciting.
It's remarkable to see how BSE is positioning itself not just as a market leader, but as a long-term pillar of India's financial ecosystem. Mr. Ramamurthy mentioned that their purpose is clearer, and their ambition is bolder than ever. Their focus is on deepening market participation and expanding infrastructure. It's not just about celebrating the past, but also about shaping the future.
Absolutely. That strategic vision ties in with their dividend declaration too. They're recommending a special dividend of INR 5, along with the normal INR 18, totaling INR 23 per equity share. It shows they're committed to rewarding shareholders while still focusing on reinvestment for growth.
And, looking at their business segments, it's clear that the primary market is booming. BSE saw 81 new listings in FY25, raising a record INR 1.82 lakh crores. That's up 194% from the previous year. It's a testament to their strong position as a preferred exchange.
The trading segment is also doing well, especially with derivatives. We saw a surge in volumes for their Sensex derivatives product, which helped drive their revenue growth. And let's not forget the mutual fund distribution business. BSE Star MF delivered record revenues, growing 80% year-on-year.
It's a strong mix of innovation and solid execution. And they're putting a lot of focus on investor awareness too. 14,000 investor awareness programs in FY25 alone. It's a strategic move to empower more investors and ensure better market literacy.
That's key, especially with the evolving regulatory landscape. BSE is closely monitoring new regulations like the Common Contract Note, which should go live soon. They've also provided feedback on proposed changes around trading limits and clearing corporation segregation. It's all part of staying ahead of the curve.
Exactly. Even with all this growth, they are adapting to regulatory changes with confidence. But what really stands out is their market share philosophy. They focus on deepening and broadening their markets, especially with co-location services. They're even expanding their co-location infrastructure, planning to add 200 more racks by the end of FY25.
That's impressive. It really shows their commitment to providing top-tier infrastructure. And with the emphasis on sustainability, whether in product development, market expansion, or infrastructure, they're setting themselves up for long-term resilience.
For sure. They seem optimistic about the medium-term outlook, despite potential market moderation. Their strategy to enhance connectivity and expand platforms will ensure that they remain resilient and continue to attract diverse market participants.
So, a bright future ahead for BSE. But as we wrap up, we can't ignore the challenges. Analysts raised a few points, particularly around clearing and settlement charges, as well as broker onboarding for BSE derivatives. The CEO acknowledged these concerns and mentioned they'll be looking into them.
Definitely something to keep an eye on. But overall, BSE's approach to addressing these issues while focusing on growth seems promising. It'll be interesting to see how they balance these challenges with their ongoing expansion efforts.
For sure. Well, that's all for today's deep dive into BSE's performance and future. A strong year, and even stronger ambitions ahead. Thanks for joining us. Tune in next time for Tsotmora insights into the world of finance.